Like 5 billion years ago, there was no oxygen on Earth. So it was mostly methane gas around, and after all these volcanoes activities, so most of the air atmosphere was CO2 and nitrogen. So growing of some small bacteria who are using a CO2 for producing the energy from this one, but there was no any living animal or plant or bacteria who's been using oxygen. There was not even oxygen. So when they grow enough, they start to produce so many oxygen that around 2.5 billion years ago, all of these animals who's been depending from the CO2, all of them, they die, and they start with a new story with the oxygen using the animals, bacteria and everybody else. One part of this one is Stromacites. This is ancient corals, like 2.5 million years old. At the moment, as I know, you can see them only in Mexico, in the southern part of Mexico. There are still some kind of fossils. There are also in Australia, in some parts, you can see them. They are not like reef, they are just like small boulders going out of the water. So those guys are first ancient corals, which is similar construction like this one, but they've been in charge for producing so much oxygen for us. So the same story is with those corals. They just grow, and during the evolution they change. Now we have around 1,000 different type of corals. They can live quite long. The longest living coral is a black coral. This guy can live up to 4,000 years.
Oh wow, okay.
So, and if you look like this, the biggest living organism is actually the Great Barrier Reef, because it's one part of the coral reef. So, as I know at the moment, the scientist says that the corals and the water animals and plants are producing the most oxygen what we need, which means that all these green trees and everything else it's producing, but without the help of corals, it will be not